Hey guys, how's it going? Got another video coming at you today. Um, Kind of upset. I just got done recording this whole video of opening up uh, 15 packs. So I was going to show you guys what $20 got you in this game, basically. And yep, had an encoding overload, and I've since then fixed it, but I didn't realize I had to fix it every time I reopened or whatever. So whatever. We'll get more. We'll get more packs in the future. Um, just kind of give you a good idea. I got one legendary out of those 15 packs. Um, I was able to get some. At 65% of the card zone, I was able to get 800 soul gems. So I crafted two new cards that go with this deck list that we were gonna talk about today. So deck list is up on the left there underneath the webcam. Um, this is a deck that I've been trying to put together for a while. I call it WMDs, Weapons of Mass Destruction. Of course, obviously. But I figured I'd share this with you guys. I want to put the list up in decklegends.com or legenddex.com. I can't remember the real name of it, but I'll put the link in the description. But we'll go ahead and we'll play one or two matches with this, and kind of just show you guys. We'll go over the cards here. I'm not sure about Nord Firebrand. I do like the fact that it's a quick, you can get some good reach with it. You can buff them up pretty easily. You can see the theme here, obviously. Crown Quartermaster, Steel Scimitar, really good weapon to have. Dumber Nightblade, and you can see out of just these first two creatures we're generating weapons or items. Mage Slayer, I think it's a good one if you're going to buff up, because the only thing that takes it out is, of course, Piercing Javelin and stuff like that. Plunder, obviously. I'm only running two of these. And I did have another version of this deck where I was running Witherhand Cultist, but it kind of hurts myself. It is really strong against control decks and whatnot. Rahad Horseman. I hear a lot of people do not care for the Rahad Horseman or the Rahad Battle Mage because they don't really affect anything right away, right off the bat. But if people ignore them, they can get out of hand. So I'm just trying them out in this deck. Obviously, Skilled Blacksmith is not really key, but it's really good to have. Lowering cost on your weapons, you can buff one of your creatures up at the end and just surprise attack. And it's kind of the concept of this deck. You could play it a couple different ways, but I think I've gotten the most success out of kind of just slowly trying to get them down to that point where you can just build up one creature and take them out in one hit. Steel Sword, Battle Rage Orc. I replaced Witherhand Cultist with Battle Rage Orc, and I believe it's good in this deck. Again, it's the same concept as Nord. You can drop it and buff them up to a pretty good state and just get that instant damage. Morkel Gatekeeper. I'm not sure if this fits really well in this deck, but again, I'm refining this deck kind of. So, Rahad Battle Mage, Stone Throw. We don't have any removal in this deck at all, so you're most of the time going to have more toughness than most of the creatures that your opponent's putting on the board. So this fits good in this deck, and it's saved my ass more than a couple times. Lookers, can't pronounce that. Survivalist. It's kind of it's a must have, I'd say, in this deck. If you're gonna play this weapons deck, the rest of these cards, almost the rest of these I would include in this deck. Earthbone Spinner, great silence card, and get you out of those situations where somebody drops down a nice big fat guard or something like that. You get them out, silence them and just go face. And most of the time you're going face with this deck. You can do some control with it, but face is always the place with this one. Sentinel Battle Mace, because it's just a badass weapon, giving a creature ward. You put that on a Mage Slayer, you know, and you're doing good. And putting that on a Withered Hand Cultist was interesting, because it really made a lot of won me a lot of games. So Withered Hand Cultist, I don't know. Burning Pillage, I'm running this deck because you're going to be taking ruins off quickly. And if somebody starts sustaining and getting creatures out on the board and they're kind of waiting, they don't want to attack you, they don't want to give you no more cards, you just let them build up, you know, board and just wipe them out, and it can turn the game. Master of Arms, I don't know how many of these I want to run. Once you get into this 6 cost, you're kind of finishers, right? And this is a good finisher, especially if you have a Sentinel, Battle Mace, and some Steel Scimitar that's in your discard pile, and, or even 2 Sentinel Battle Maces. You got a 12-4 with ward, Whirling Duelist. This fits really well with like weapons that have lethal. I can't remember the Diedrich Blade, or I can't remember the name of it, but you do have Plunder. So I have been many matches where I have picked up that lethal blade, and then of course Merrick at Oswala. This, if you can fill up the board, and it's another reason why I have some low cost, or these Nords in here. If you fill up one side of the board, he can really do some good value. I've won some games with him. So I would say running one of each of these is probably ideal, just because around turn 6 or 7, if you haven't won or come close to winning already, you're probably not going to win. So yeah, deck list on the left, go ahead and check it out. I will post up my final version of this. Or it might even change. I'll just post up what I have on decklist.net.com. I can't remember the name, but I will have it in the description. So let's go ahead and let's do a game. Let's go ahead and do. I don't want to play this on ranked. I don't think it's ready for ranked. So let's go ahead and play casual. So wish me luck, guys. Hopefully I don't get encoding overload. I'm playing on a mediocre laptop. I hope it doesn't fry. So, oh, no more ice in my drink. So, let's see how this goes. I will say that I've played a handful of games with this deck, and I've had about a 50% win rate. Which, for me, if you're at a 50% win rate, it's better than 25% win rate. It's not good, but if I'm getting there with this deck that I built, I'm pretty happy. Part of me wants to keep Nord Firebrand because I don't have anything to lay out first, but 1 damage on the board right away ain't shit. He's running, he could have like Markwater Witch or whatever. But this is a good starting hand. Let's go ahead and get rid of that and see if we can get a... I was really hoping for Crown Quartermaster, but that's alright. So, Willie Bucky, huh? Well, that's unfortunate for us there. So, it looks like he's gonna get... he's gonna get a couple of... Gonna get a couple of uses out of that. So we'll just throw us down in this lane.
I ride like the wind.
And we'll get him next turn. Depending on what he draws with that. Yeah, even if we lose this, I'm just showing you guys the deck. Wow. Okay. Well, we got value out of that. He's only got 2 cards left. Oh, if we had a weapon right now, he would be in trouble. We're gonna go ahead and lay down in the other lane. We're gonna save our Nord Firebrand until we get a weapon to take out his 2/2 guy. And actually, it doesn't even matter. I don't think how many zero cost cards can he have in his deck. I don't want to lay that down. We're just gonna take that out. Let's go ahead and hope we draw a weapon next turn. I know a lot of people might be cringing right now at my gameplay or some of the decisions I'm making, but I'm in beta with this deck, so and I'm not the greatest at this game or any card game for that matter anyway, so bear with me. I know I do that when I watch people play games. I'm like, oh, why'd you do that? Oh, why'd you do that? But they're the ones playing. Okay.
Let's dance.
Yeah. Earthbone Spinner would be nice to take out that elusive schemer. Yeah, especially now.
Simple.
Oh, ask and you shall receive. And I think we're gonna lay it down in the shadow lane. No, we're gonna lay it down in the field lane. I'd rather get rid of his House Kinsman early.
The forest will not suffer your presence.
So a little waste for him, but that's okay. We could, you know, I think we'll do this.
Time to fight. Attack.
I just don't like that guy being on the board. So we're not doing too good here, actually. We should have broke a couple runes by now. Didn't get the early weapons draws like we wanted to buff guys up, you know, the hard horsemen's up. Well, that's unfortunate.
All too simple.
Maybe not. The fact that he didn't take that out is telling me he didn't care about this 2/2. Like he doesn't have anything in his deck. So
The day is mine.
we're gonna take that out. Just, anyways, I should have took that out, but whatever. Maybe we can get another Earthbone Spinner.
Blood and fate.
So this is what I'm talking about here, right here. It's kind of a surprise, surprise attack, and just right off the bat we took off 2 ruins, just like that. And then next turn, if we draw a Burn and Pillage, you know, we could almost wipe his board. I think a good Burn and Pillage is. Put that over here.
I keep
Good Burn and Pillage is at least 3 damage. Man.
They'll never outsmart me.
All too simple.
So, busting out the Hex Mage must have some actions in his hand. We really need to take that out, so we will use our Stone Throw on that. And Plunder. And we could be greedy and throw Steel Dagger on him, but I think we'll wait till next turn. That brings him down to 10. That'll bring him down to 9. 10. You know what? Let's do it, because maybe I can get one more turn out of him and we'll have lethal. Oh, he's shackled. See, there's... You guys were sitting there the whole time trying to tell me not to do that, right? Dumb of me. Let's see a lot of... Well, now he might have some answers. All he needs is that -2/2 curse, I believe, or -1/1 curse, like he did at the beginning of the game.
My My sword is yours.
Okay.
My sword is yours.
Oh, it's unfortunate for us.
All too simple.
Earthbone. Good Earthbone, his house kinsman. Yeah, we're at the brink of death here. You know, a village would be really good. Is he putting that on now? No, we're not gonna get that lucky this time. But what we can do, I don't know why he I guess he put a ward on that because he really wants to save that lane. 3, that's 7. So we got Earthbone Spinner that. If we put this down, we'll get a guard with 6 toughness, plus that is 8. Kind of saves our ass there. He'll do 3 damage, plus to ruin. Yeah, I think, I don't know, part of me wants to just put in this lane. He'll have 6 damage. Man, this is tough. You know what, let's play greedy
The
here.
forest will not suffer your presence.
Let's play greedy.
Blood and faith. Into the fray.
Oh man, so even if he takes out my big dude here, I'll have 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll have lethal. And like I said, this is what I was talking about, the surprise attack. He doesn't know I have all these weapons in my hand, so he's probably not worried about these 2. He's only counting 6 damage. Unless he has a lightning bolt.
He'll
2,
never
3.
outsmart me.
Oh, that's not good. So 2 more damage to the face. So he can't lightning bolt at this point.
Halt!
So if he doesn't do anything now, this could be game for us. Burn village a little too late. We could mess with him, but so can we take that out? We have 8 magicka, we do 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah.
By Onsi's bright blade.
Just hoping I didn't miscount.
The
So
day is mine.
there you have it, guys. I'm happy to see that our first video with this deck was successful. It was pretty close one, but you can see what I was talking about with really surprising your opponent with those big blows like that. So yeah, look in the description for the link to the website. It's a really good website for especially if you're starting out. There's a lot of people that visit that site and put really good decks up there, and you'll see this one up there as well. I believe there might be some other versions of this deck, but I haven't seen nothing quite like this one. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. Please share and subscribe. I will be doing more of these videos. I really enjoy this game, and I really do want to make a lot more of these videos. And yeah, I hope you guys like it. So we'll see you later.